Hello everyone! Did you know that Holly at Stitches Gonna Stitch is having a crochet along for my water lily top? I'm joining her crochet along, but since I already have my water lily summer top, I'm adjusting the pattern for something different. This fall, I wanted to crochet myself a sweater using Alize Angora Gold yarn. I have a lot of this yarn in my stash and I have used it for many projects here on my channel. But coming up with a new idea and design is always time consuming. So I thought instead of creating something new, why not use my existing pattern for the water lily summer top and simply adapt it for a sweater, which means I only need to add sleeves to it. The first step was to make a swatch to measure my gauge. Alize Angora Gold is fine category 1 yarn, while the yarn in my original pattern is Alize Cotton Gold, which is category 3. So I expected my gauge to be smaller, and I thought I would have to go up in size or 2 of the written pattern. I used the same size hook, G 4.25 millimeters, and what a surprise! 3 horizontal repeats measure exactly 4 inches, as in my written pattern. However, 4 vertical repeats measure only 3 inches, not 3.5 inches as in my pattern. Interesting how it worked out that way with this different yarn. But it basically means that I won't be adjusting for the width, but I still need to adjust for the length of my back and front panels, which is quite easy. I will simply add more rows of shells. The color of the yarn looks bright red on camera. In real life, it's more of terracotta red. Crochet Along is happening on Sundays. That's when Holly goes live on her channel. And she also has a Facebook group where she posts updates and progress of the Crochet Along. I'm excited to see how this pattern works out for other crocheters. As you know, Holly from Stitches Gonna Stitch and Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches made this top. They tested the pattern for me. But now Sam from Manfas Makes made it too. She used a very different yarn, but oh my goodness, her top is absolutely stunning. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I'll link her video in the description box below. Now let me show you how my sweater is coming along. Here I already started working on the back panel, and this is how it compares to my summer top. The width looks pretty good, but I'm adjusting the length not only for the gauge, but also for the garment itself. Because this was a summer top, I intended the ribbon here to be around my natural waistline. But because this is going to be a sweater, I want that ribbon to be a bit lower. So, like I said, I will simply make additional rows of shells. I also want to see how my panel compares to this existing sweater. I needed this sweater last winter and the color looks quite ugly on camera. It's much prettier in real life. But this is actually the same yarn, Alize Angora Gold. So I want to see how the width and the length compare to the actual sweater made with the same yarn. I absolutely love this knitted sweater. However, when I wear it, sometimes it feels just a tiny bit too short. So when I'm wearing it, I often pull it down a little. So yes, I definitely need to make this second sweater a bit longer, as I want it to be both beautiful and comfortable. Here is the update on my work. I already finished the back panel and the front panel is almost done. However, I'm now doubting myself. I'm doubting if this is gonna fit me right. The panels do fit in size in my summer top. However, this is going to be a sweater, and a sweater is the kind of garment that should have a bit more of positive ease. And I'm worried that when I finish it the way it is right now, when I wear it, it's gonna look like as if I'm wearing a size down sweater and not my true correct size. So I decided to sacrifice all of my work to frog it, rip it, and start all over.